Welcome everyone to our Rise and Shine morning yoga class. Let's begin in a comfortable seat. You can sit up on a pillow. Lengthen your spine up, close your eyes. And we'll just take 3 deep breaths to center and ground and just get here. So take a slow deep breath in through your nose into your deep belly. Maybe take a pause. Exhale out of your mouth. Good, all air out. Let's do that again. Breathe in super deeply. Feel your spine growing tall. Exhale, let something go. Relax your shoulders. One more time. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good. Let's circle our arms out and up to the sky as we breathe in. Exhale, right fingertips come down, side stretch over to the right. Stay here for a breath, roll your chest up. Press that right hand down, inhale, come through center. Nice and tall, and then left fingertips come down, reach up and over, side bend. Chest facing the side or maybe even towards the ceiling. Press into the left hand, reach up. We'll go one more time each side. So bending over to the right. Maybe beginning to start your Ujjayi breath or just making it more intentional. Come through center and we'll go to the other side. So intentionally breathing in and out through your nose. And intentionally breathing in energy with every inhale. Come through center, breathe in that energy to your body, waking it up. Exhale, palms to heart center, letting something go, cleansing your body with every breath out. Pause here. Let's take a quick moment to set an intention for our practice today, maybe for our entire day, but we'll just start with the here and now, the next 25 minutes. What do you want to focus on? Take a moment to think of what you need. And then breathe it in deeply. And exhale, let it go. No attachment to any outcome. We're just going to do our very best. Beautiful. Commit to your breath and to your intention and come forward onto your hands and knees. Move your pillow out of the way for now. Hands and knees, spread those fingers wide. Let's do cat-cow 1 round. Big breath in as you open the heart, maybe gently lift your gaze, and a big breath out as you mindfully round your spine, spread between your shoulder blades. Come to center, keep your knees under the hips and start to walk your hands forward for puppy pose. So walk the hands forward and then start to press your chest towards the ground. Kind of slightly tuck the low ribs in so you're not overarching your spine. Press your fingertips down into the mat and kind of lift the undersides of your arms up. And your bum is sticking up in the air like a little puppy dog. You can imagine that you're wagging your tail as you're breathing here onto your shoulders and your chest. Breathing with so much intention and goodness and just waking this body up with every single breath and moment. Amazing. Gently come up. Walk yourself all the way back so you're sitting on your heels. You can always have a pillow underneath the hips. Tent your fingertips behind you. Lean back onto them and start to squeeze your elbows and shoulder blades towards each other as you kind of puff your chest up. Lift your chest up towards the ceiling. Lift up your gaze. Feel some expansion across your heart. Breathe in some love into your whole body, getting ready for this amazing day. You can lightly press the tops of your feet and your shins down more, maybe lifting the hips, or just making them lighter, or maybe even lifting them off your heels. Lean back more on the fingertips, take one more breath here. Amazing. Come all the way back to your hands and knees. Spread the fingers wide, knees hip width apart. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Spread across your chest. Reach that hand nice and wide. Gaze up if you can. And then on a breath out, thread that arm through. Bring your right shoulder and right ear down onto the mat. And then you can use your left fingertips just to press into the mat and roll your shoulder open, twisting the spine. Or you can take your left hand and reach it for your low back, or maybe even the right outer hip, maybe even the right inner thigh. You can snuggle your hand in there. So you can just find your place and then roll that shoulder open, twisting your spine, breathing deeply. Just stretching it out first thing in the morning, letting it feel good. You can release your hand if you went for a half bind. Left hand right on the floor, press it down. Rise all the way up, reach your right arm up to the sky, open the chest, and then bring your right hand down to the ground. Beautiful. We'll do one round of cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly, lift your gaze. Breathing love in, exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Breathing love out. Come back to center, neutral spine. Ground the right fingertips down, reach your left arm up. Spread across your chest, spread those fingertips, energize your whole body. Big breath in, and as you breathe out, thread that arm through, bring your shoulder and your left ear down onto the mat. You can use your right fingertips just to roll your chest open more, feel that nice twist in your spine. Or you can reach your right arm up and bring your hand to your low back or left hip or left inner thigh. Find your place and then just breathe and soak in, sink into it. Let go of some tension you might be holding on to in your shoulders. Allow yourself just this twist to get rid of some toxins, to cleanse the inner and outer bodies. You can release your right hand back down onto the mat. Press into it, reach your left arm up to the sky, and then bring it down onto the mat. Amazing. One more round of cat-cow. Following your breath, finding some rhythm and flow. And then tuck those toes and make your way into downward facing dog. Knees can be really bent. Oh, press that chest through. You can pedal out your feet. Just breathe deeply here and do kind of what feels best for you. Your body hopefully will let you know. If you just want to hang out in stillness, that's perfect. If you want to bounce around, make it a little more dynamic, then that is also great. Just deepen your breath and be present with what your body needs, how it's feeling. Come to a moment of pause, lift the heels, squeeze your legs, roll forward into plank as you exhale. Inhale here, lengthen your spine, and then exhale, lift the hips, come back to down dog, really pulling your belly button towards your spine. Take a big breath in, lift those heels, exhale to plank. Inhale, nice and strong, straight arms. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Press into your fingertips. Amazing. Lift the heels again. This time, step or walk your feet all the way between your hands. Inhale, lift up halfway, rooting your feet into the mat. And then fold forward. Your knees can be really soft. Lengthen the spine, hang it down. Root the feet, inhale halfway, and then exhale, rising all the way up to stand. Amazing, reach your arms up to the sky, big breath in, arch back. Exhale, hands to heart center. What is your intention for this moment, for this day? Breathe it in, saluting the sun. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift up halfway, get nice length. Bend your knees, fingertips down, send the right leg to the back of the mat, bring your knee down. Press into the left foot, low lunge, hands onto the front knee or all the way up to the sky. Lift your chest, lean back, breathe into your hips. Stay focused and present, deepen your breath, deepen your awareness. of what's happening in your body and your mind. One more breath to lean back, and then bring your hands down onto the mat. Lift the back knee, step into plank pose. Yes, shift yourself forward and lower all the way down to the ground. Untuck those toes. Inhale, lift up for Cobra. Stay for an extra breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl back down. Press into your hands. Make your way into downward facing dog. Big breath in, exhale out of your mouth. Big breath in and exhale out of your mouth one more time. Inhale, reach your left leg up towards the sky. Lift up your right heel, gaze to the left thumb. Curl your left knee into your chest and step it next to your left thumb. Good. Stay here. Sink the hips down, but keep your back knee lifted. Lift the gaze up a little bit. Press your feet into the mat really strong. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, straighten both legs. Fold forward over your left leg. You can have your hands on blocks if that makes it easier. We'll do twice more. So rebend into your front knee. Sink those hips. Gaze up. Breathe in. Press into the left heel. Straighten your leg. Fold forward as you breathe out. One more time. Letting it be a little bit fluid. Letting it feel good. Breathe in. And then straighten both legs. As you breathe out, rebend into your front knee. Now step a little bit closer with your back leg, and then we're going to bring all weight into the left leg. Reach your right leg up towards the sky. Lengthen your spine and fold forward over that left leg. Lift your right leg up towards the sky for like a one leg forward fold. Standing L, standing splits, whatever you want to call it. Lift that right heel 1 inch higher, and then bring it down to meet your left foot. Amazing. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long spine. And then fold. Let's roll up to stand this time. Root your feet down. Start to roll your spine. Allow your head and arms to hang loose. Rolling through your whole spine, letting it feel really good. Eventually your head will rise. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. Arch back. And then fold all the way forward. Nice. Lift up halfway. Bend those knees, fingertips down, send your left leg to the back of the mat. Bring your knee down, press into the right heel, really strong foundation, rise up. Hands onto your front knee or up to the sky. Send the breath into your hip. Send the breath into your heart and breathe out any stress or worry about anything at all today, your life, the world. Breathe it out, no worries. We're just doing yoga, and right here, right now, everything is perfect. So breathe into this moment. Maybe you can lean back a little more, one more breath. And then hands come down to the mat, lift the back knee, step into plank, move through a vinyasa. Your choice, shift forward, bend your elbows either halfway or all the way down. And then inhale for some kind of a back bend. Breathing space into your heart and your spine, and then make your way into downward facing dog. Big breath out, cleanse it out of your mouth. Amazing. Reach your right leg up towards the sky. Now lift the left heel so you're right on your toes. Gaze towards your right thumb. Curl your right knee into your chest. Step it next to the right thumb or wiggle it all the way there. Sink those hips down. Come up onto your fingertips. Keep the back knee lifted. Inhale, lift your gaze. Sink the hips more. Big stretch for the hip flexor. Press into the right heel and fold forward, both legs straight as you breathe out. Flowing with your breath. Inhale, bend the front knee. Gaze up. Exhale, fold straight legs. One more time. Breathing in so much energy. Exhale. Rebend into the front knee. Let's just step a little closer with the back leg. All weight into your right foot now. Lift the left leg up towards the sky. Lengthen your spine and then fold forward over your right leg just as much as you can. Both legs are working towards being straighter. Lift the left heel higher. Breathe here. You've got this. Find your balance. Find your focus. Find your strength. Lift that left heel a little bit higher, and then bring it down onto the mat. Amazing. Inhale halfway, root those feet down, and then fold. Let's roll up again. So soften the knees, root your feet down, pulling the belly in, roll up to stand. Arms hang down, feel that in your shoulders. So good. Arriving, reach your arms up to the sky, breathe in, maybe arch back. Exhale, hands to heart center, pause. What is your intention for this moment? Make sure your feet are hip width apart. Reach them up to the sky just to get that extra stretch. And then bring them down and behind your back, interlace them. Bend the elbows a little bit, squeeze your palms together, spread across your chest. And then bend your knees and fold from the hips, bringing the hands overhead. Take this every single breath here to let go of whatever's being held, whatever muscular tension is in the shoulders, the chest, the hamstrings, all sorts of places being targeted. So send the breath there. Send the breath into the tight places of your body and let it start to melt away some of that tension. Release your hands down. Beautiful. Bend your knees a lot. Bring your right fingertips in front of the left toes. Bend the right knee even more and start to straighten your left leg as you reach your left arm up to the sky. So you can always have your hand up on a pillow or a block or on your shin if this is too much. So left leg straight, right knee bent, twisting it open. Lengthen your spine. Feel a good stretch for the IT band on that left leg and the hamstring. One more breath. And then release your left hand back down. Just kind of shake it out at center. And then bend your knees, right fingertips, or left fingertips in front of your right toes. Bend the left knee a lot, straighten the right leg, reach your right arm up to the sky, twist your chest open. Beautiful, deep breaths. Can you twist a little bit more? Woo, enjoy. And then bring your right hand back down onto the mat. Shake it out. Bend your knees so you can plant your hands. Step into plank pose. Shift it forward, lower halfway or all the way, your choice. Up dog or cobra. Big breath in and then downward facing dog as you breathe out. The shoulders should be warm-ish, so let's do side plank. Bring your feet together, lift the heels, roll forward into plank. Spread your fingers really wide, press into the fingertips. That helps to alleviate some of the stress on our wrists. Now roll to the outer edge of your right foot and reach your left arm up to the sky. You can bring your bottom knee down if you want to modify. Lift those hips, squeeze your side waist and lift the hips higher. Squeeze your legs towards each other. You can have your feet stacked, or you can have the left foot in front of the right, or you can have the bottom foot down. Lift the hips higher. Either your arms are at a T, or you could reach your left arm alongside your ear and then lift your hips even higher and get a really beautiful side stretch. If you want to take it into a different variation, or you want to lift your left leg up or grab your toe, go for it. We'll be here for a few more breaths. Find some focus and strength. You've got this. Just do your best. If you're shaking a little bit, it's all good. That means it's working. Amazing. Come back to regular plank. Option just to stay here and hold. Knees can be down, or shift forward and do one chaturanga push-up. So lower down halfway. Inhale and exhale. Press back up into plank. Woo! Okay, we'll roll to the other side now. So outer edge of your left foot and the right arm will reach up. Find your place. Bottom knee can come down. You can have stacked feet, or the right foot can be in front. Whatever's on the ground, press it down and lift the hips up more from there, squeezing your side waist. Squeeze the legs towards each other. Press into the fingertips that are on the earth. If you did another variation on the other side, do the same on this one. You can lift up the right leg. You could extend your right arm alongside your ear and kind of reach it towards the front and lift the hips up more. That can be a really nice side stretch and strengthening. Keep breathing. Find some focus, find some determination to be here for one more breath. And then bring your right hand back down. Amazing. Option, hold, plank, last little push, or shift forward. Last chaturanga push-up. Lower halfway, take a breath, squeeze everything, press up into plank, and then downward facing dog. Everybody come into down dog. And then bring your knees down. We'll take a quick child's pose. Sigh out of your mouth. Amazing. You can bring your hands down towards your heels. Soften the body. Deepen your breath. Amazing work. You are ready for anything now. All right. Come back into down dog. Lift the heels, roll forward into plank, and we'll lower all the way to the ground. You can bring your knees down. Keep your hands where they are. Lift up for Cobra. We'll stay here for an extra breath. You can press your hands a little more into the mat. Lift your chest up more. And then curl back down. Keep your head at center. Now bend your knees. We're going to move into bow pose. So reach your hands back. Lift up the chest a little bit. See if you can grab onto your feet. Now either point or flex or spread your toes so you're there nice and engaged. Start to lift the chest up more, and then you're going to use the power of your legs to kick your feet back and lift your chest up more. Deepen your breath. We won't be here long. Just breathe into those shoulders. Breathe into your heart. Breathe in energy, positive, loving energy into your whole body. Kick your feet back a little more. Maybe even lift the knees off the mat a centimeter. And then come down. Gently release your feet and lower them all the way to the ground. Amazing. Press into your hands. Press into plank and downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up towards the sky. Step it forward next to the right thumb. Back knee will come down. Let's come into pigeon. So wiggle your foot across. Grab a prop if you need to. The left side of your hips is really rolling down. Lengthen your spine up. And then you can fold forward whenever you're ready. You can release your forehead onto something if you have it, your fists or blocks. Let it go. Exhale out of your mouth. Send the breath into that right hip. We'll just be here for one more breath. Not long this morning. Amazing. Enjoy, and then press up onto your hands. Tuck the back toes. You can slide the knee forward as you press into your hands, and then come into tabletop or straight into down dog. You can extend the right leg back 1 or 2 times just to kind of release any leftover tension in your joints. And then come back to down dog. Amazing. Inhale your left leg up. And then curl it forward, step it next to the left thumb, bring your back knee down, wiggle your foot across the mat, shin comes down, pigeon, down, here we go. Lift up your chest, roll the right hip down more, and then fold forward. Beautiful. We won't be here for too long, so really enjoy every little breath, every single moment. Breathe deeply into your hips and enjoy some kind of a release. Let something go that you don't need to be carrying into the rest of your day. Just leave it behind here. Breathe it out. Last breath. Enjoy. And then come up onto your hands. Beautiful. Tuck the back toes. Slide your knee forward, the back knee, and then slide your other knee back. You can extend your left leg back a few times. Beautiful. Make your way into downward facing dog. Big breath in, exhale out of your mouth. Take your feet nice and wide, about as wide as your mat, or wider if your floor, if your feet won't slip away. So if you can take your feet wider, and then start to walk your hands back towards your feet, so you kind of end up in a wide leg forward fold, and then you can kind of just stop moving back when it feels good enough for you. Maybe press your chest towards the ground, lift your sit bones up towards the sky, straighten your knees a little bit more, and fold forward. Deepen your breath, breathe in that positive energy, breathe in your intention for your practice, for your day. This is it. Starting it off right. Breathe in some goodness. Let something go. Nice. Let's just start to walk the hands back. So we'll make our way back into down dog. Bring the feet back together. One last kind of press in down dog. Sit bones really high, heels pressed towards the earth, arms nice and straight. And then lift the heels, crawl through into seated. And we'll come onto our backs. All the way onto our backs. Curl the right knee into your chest. Left leg will be long. Give it a nice hug, and we'll come into a twist. So bring that knee across the body. Right arm reaches out towards the right. Whew. Soften. Gazes up or towards the right. Breathe into the shoulder, the hip. Allow your body to relax and allow gravity to kind of do the work here for you. You just need to soften. Beautiful. Come back to center. Give that knee a little hug. Maybe even curl up. Give it a kiss. And then extend it long. And curl the left knee in. Give it a hug. And then we'll come into a twist on this side. So right hand to your shin and draw it across the body. Left arm will extend out. Gaze up or to the left. You can always have a pillow underneath your left knee. Let something go. Breathe into your spine. Breathe in mobility and health and vitality into every cell in your being. Allow yourself to let go of anything that is holding you back from being the very best version of yourself. Breathe it out. One more breath here. Maybe soften the left shoulder a teensy bit more. And then come back to center. Left knee squeezes in. Maybe you can curl up, give your knee a hug or a kiss or both. And then right knee will squeeze in as well. Give yourself a big squeeze. Release your hands and legs and arms and feet and everything. And we'll take a really quick Shavasana, but we're taking Shavasana just to soak all of that in. So laying on your back, wiggle it out, make sure you're comfortable, and then take a deep breath out. So on your own time, just sigh it out and allow that big exhalation just to kind of be a settling in, finding stillness and relaxation in your body. And we won't be here long because we want to stay energized, but just allowing ourselves to soak in everything from our practice, all that information, all that positive energy. It's just sinking into all of our tissues, into the whole body. So just kind of marinate in this for another few moments. Begin to deepen your breath, energizing the body, breathing in life force from all around you. Start moving your fingers and toes. Waking the body up from our little mini Shavasana, getting ready to have an amazing day. You can reach your arms overhead, big stretch. And then you can have the option to roll to one side and press up to seated, or if you're feeling a bit more energetic, you can bend your knees into your chest and start to rock and roll along your spine and rock yourself all the way up to seated that way. So your choice, but we will meet in seated to close. Keep deepening your breath wherever you are. And finding a comfortable seat. You can grab a pillow or not. Just sit up tall just for one more moment, tuning in with yourself and all the goodness around you. Lengthen your spine, check in with your body, your breath, your mind, your heart. Inhale, reach those arms out and up to the sky. Stretch it out one more time. Big breath in. And then bring your palms to your heart center. Carry your intention with you off the mat and out into the rest of your day. Shine your light. Rise and shine. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.